Okay, good morning. I'm Chris, and I am here to share with you about some good vibes. And this is a really important subject about cellular health. So I'm going to look you in the eye and tell you how important it is to be consistent and also to use the very best, potent, purest essential oils because that does make all the difference. So this is kind of an urgent subject of cellular health crisis when that happens to us, uh, and how you can use essential oils for support. So if this answers any of these questions for you, would you like resources for influencing rogue cells and essential oils? Which exactly ones aid in maintaining healthy cells? And which ones help the renegade cells, which keep them in check, and also experiencing treatment at a cellular level, which ones work best, and can they help us emotionally, give us emotional support during cellular trauma. And I'm going to talk about 8 essential oils today. The first one is a blend, and then 7 other single oils that can help support and modify, uh, help modify on a cellular level. So don't flip out yet, just excited to be able to share this with you. So I have prepared some slides for us here, and I'm going to enlarge this for you so we can get started. Okay, so essential oils for prevention and treatment on a cellular level. Number 1 is DDR prime, which is a blend, and I'm going to be talking about it in a lot of detail. Then there's frankincense, rosemary, ginger, sandalwood, lemongrass, pink pepper, and cinnamon. So I'm going to start with maybe the most intense application, which is through a program called Symphony of Cells, and I've attended 2 of their particular symposiums, classes. It's a 6-hour course, and each time I learn something different. So I highly recommend this course. But there are 2 protocols. They actually have about 16 to 18 different protocols for different body systems. But the 2 for cells on a cellular level are the Maxim protocol and the Cellular protocol. And if you notice, the very first essential oil used is frankincense, and it is used on the shoulders. And then all of this application and this technique take place from the sacrum, which is the hips, above the hips on the spine, up to the occipital, the base of the skull. So these oils in this order, they're layered, and I'm not going to go into detail about them, but I know that using peppermint layering last will help drive the other oils in, and you can use a moist heat, like a wet towel with a plastic and then a heating pad, and you would do that for 15 minutes on the Maxim protocol. This is to be done at least twice a week, and on the days that you're not doing this protocol, you would do 3 of these oils internally. So you'd have to select and find out which would be the best to take internally. If you want more information about this, let me know. And then there's also the Cellular protocol, and you notice that the DDR prime is in there. So you could probably alternate between these 2, but just wanted to give that to you as a reminder of this amazing technique that is on the spine. And if you don't have a person to apply it to you, you can use it on your feet from your heel to your toe, because that arch area from heel to toe is your spine in reflexology. So just a reminder about that. Of course, there are many resources that are amazing, and Beating Cancer with Nutrition. This is one resource. I'm sure there are many other, but I wanted to put that out by Patrick Quillen. And How to Starve Cancer Without Starving Yourself is a great reference. And then also Staying Away from Sugar, the ketogenic diet. This is instead of glucose from carbohydrates. So when they did a early preclinical study, it showed that some cells can't use ketones as energy. So by changing the diet to be high in fat and low in carbs, glucose levels are low and cells are starved. So that's one thing I wanted to share with you. Then talking about DDR prime, it stands for damaged DNA repair. And when we look at cell growth, most DNA changes occur in sections of DNA called genes. And these changes are also called genetic changes. A DNA change can cause genes involved in normal cell growth to become oncogenes. Unlike normal genes, oncogenes cannot be turned off, so they cause uncontrolled cell growth, and that's what we want to steer away from. Cells are, of course, the foundation of all living things. Their growth, replication, and death provide the information for the function of all our body systems. So as we age, cellular function progressively degrades, and this process can be expedited by poor nutrition, lack of exercise, stress, exposure to toxin, and other lifestyle habits. So when cellular function is compromised, the normal process of growth and regeneration is altered, negatively impacting all normal and healthy processes. But the blend of DDR prime, it's a cellular complex, and it is a proprietary blend of certified pure tested grade essential oils combined to support cell health, function, and renewal. So the combination, and I'll talk about these on the next page, there's 7 essential oils help with health and vitality, and we'll talk about how to take them. So they help with oxidative stress and support normal cellular function. Okay, so this is the DDR prime with these, it looks like 8 essential oils that are in this blend. So it does come in an oil, but it also comes in a capsule. And this is a soft gel, which is great, that has been formulated, or you can make your own capsules, but gosh, having it in a soft gel is amazing. So this is made to help support healthy cellular integrity. And they are to prevent the DNA damage. There is frankincense, thyme, and lemongrass. And the frankincense promotes a healthy response to free radicals, and thyme promotes immunity and cellular health properties. And then lemongrass protects against environmental threats. Then you have the healthy apoptosis, or healthy renewal of cells and growth of cells. And you also have lemongrass there, once again, that supports that. And then you have clove, which is a powerful antioxidant. And then you have nioli. And then for oxidative stress, there's orange and summer savory. And just kind of trying to get all these combined together. Anyway, the cellular complex includes all these essential oils to soothe the body and mind. You can take a drop internally or combine it with a carrier oil and massage on the skin. And you can use daily for overall wellness support. So as we look at it a little bit closer, the DDR prime is called the oil of transformation, and restoration. And number one is cellular support. And then also balancing of the estrogen and progesterone. It helps to clean the gut and organs. It helps with inflammatory response and also brain and cognitive functions and also addictions. So if you're wanting to get away from the emotions of feeling stuck or burdened, being angry or critical or incapacitated, and move to being restored, stable, reborn, secure, strengthened, whole, and cleansed and changed, this is the essential oil for you, this cellular complex. So what you would do if you're using the oil is you would put 1 or 2 drops in a citrus drink or tea or water, or even like a shot glass, a little bit of water, and you would put a couple drops in and just swallow it. And then you can also use it for support of your brain and nervous system health. You can use it for inflammatory tissues. You can make, there's 3 different blends that are mentioned here. There's a nerve blend roller, there's a breast support roller, and there's a thyroid support roller. And you add 15 drops of the oil in a 10 ml roller bottle, and then you fill it up with a carrier oil, either jojoba or fractionated coconut oil, and then you can use it, for example, on the bottoms of your feet if you're experiencing hot flashes. You can use it for healthy nerves, and also as a breast support roller, and also thyroid I would put here. You can also use it along your spine, and then also mentioned on the bottom of your feet. So that's all the ways that you can use that. I would say topically and also internally would be really good. Along with frankincense. And I mean, if it's made in a soft gel, you can use it internally, obviously. Then the application for frankincense here is, you notice the little code up here. It's for aromatic, topical, internal, and you can use it neat. Sometimes there's an S there for sensitive. You have to determine your skin and how your skin responds and how much you're using, of course. But this is the essential oil of light and truth, patriarchal light and truth. So it is amazing to rejuvenate the skin. And top here is cellular health and immune boosting. So it supports the brain and memory, meditation. It's great for prayer and focus, and encourage spiritual openness and balance that father energy. So I like this part. If you're feeling distanced from Heavenly Father and Earthly Father, abandoned or safe, the frankincense supplies this emotional belonging, loved, provided for, wisdom, spiritually connected and awareness, and safe, connected to Father and enlightened. So just kind of a review. It's great also for oral health, for fighting aging, digestive function, mental alertness, for healthy fingernails, overall wellness, cardiovascular support. You could put it over your heart. Soothes and calms the nervous system, helps with healthy joints, respiratory. I've put it on my chest before for respiratory, healthy bladder function. And as you know, essential oils do pass the blood-brain barrier because our cells are lipophilic, and it's an oil, so it can enter the cell. And that's a plus for us to be able to use for our health. These are just a couple other little spotlights to use during a yoga practice to focus your intention for the day. And you can make your own veggie caps with them. I just take a couple drops under my tongue morning and night. When I have this and put it on my shoulders after I take a shower, I just automatically put a couple drops under my tongue. And that's really all you need. So, okay. Then next I wanted to mention about rosemary, which is for respiratory support. It's also used, you could use a little bit with your shampoo for hair growth, but it's also the same thing that you notice they all have to do with brain, and they enhance memory and learning, mental clarity, adrenal support, and liver support, stiff and tired muscles. So this can be used topically, and I would probably use it more topically. It can reduce nervous tension and occasional fatigue. For emotion, it's the oil of knowledge and transition, which is also how DDR prime is. It's a transitional essential oil. So you can use it as a work-focused spray and put in like a spray bottle with water. And I mentioned shampoo. You can use it in your food, 1 to 2 drops in meats or entrees, and help support healthy digestion. I like to inhale. Basil is one that I use frequently for adrenals, but rosemary, you could put a couple drops right here on the base of your hand and just inhale deeply about 10 times to really get it there. And that's a great way to use it. You can use it diluted with the carrier oil on your chest, and then it says under the nose with basil for a long trip abroad. So those are all the uses of rosemary. Then ginger is one that I use daily, a couple drops in my water, warm water with lemon in the morning. It's the oil of empowerment and accountability. So it also helps digestion to reduce bloating, gas, and occasional indigestion. It's also really good for blood sugar and muscle spasms and cramps, motion and morning sickness, and appetite balancing. So when you want to feel empowered and accountability, with feeling to be the victor, confident, powerful, devoted, capable, and passionate. Those are really strong words, and I really like that. And I also took the liberty to look this up with a ginger tea that there's to make a tea, I would just put a couple drops of ginger essential oil. But if you like to make and do things, this ginger tea recipe, you take 1 big bulb of organic ginger and 3 to 5 cups of water and an organic lemon, and you blend the ginger and then simmer. You don't boil it, but then you would blend it. Okay, so I'd probably cool it before I blended it, because we know what happens if you do blend something hot, it kind of explodes. But then you strain it into a cup, and you store it in a big mason jar like this, and then add lemon. But Cancer is a very strong, influential essential oil, as you can see this here. Okay, next is sandalwood, and this can be used aromatically, topically, internally, and neat. And it is an amazing grounding essential oil. For emotions, it's the oil of sacred spiritual devotion. So gives us, helps us with humility, having a higher consciousness and divine wisdom. And it is great for moisturizing dry skin, reducing blemishes. And here we go, support healthy cellular functions, brain and connections and memory again, and meditation and prayerfulness and spiritual vision. So a few ways that you can use that, of course, is to diffuse. And you can use it with your moisturizer. You can put it on your pulse points to help balance your mood. You can make a spray and spray around the room. And then you can also use in a hot bath if you used with a bath salt. And I would take a cup of it and maybe put a couple drops in and make sure that the drops get in the bath salt, and then use that for relaxation and lessening tension. It's great for a massage and to apply to your temples and back of your neck and shoulders. So if you're feeling restless, and one that you can combine it with is neroli, and inhale from a cupped hand. So this is an amazing essential oil. Okay, now there's lemongrass. Lemongrass is very affordable. It is a warm oil, so it is necessary to combine it with a carrier oil. And you'll notice that the S up here is sensitive for your skin. So I have to say, once I put it on the front of my neck for thyroid, and my neck was not real happy with it. It turned pretty red for a few days. But that's why I have respect, because of my experience, and I know that it needs to be combined with a carrier oil. So just put the carrier oil here, put a couple drops, and just, test your skin and see. But this is such a valuable essential oil. It is a tall perennial plant and has a subtle citrus flavor. The smell is amazing. It's used in Asian cuisine in soups, teas, and curries, as well as with fish, poultry, beef, and seafood. And it has a very unique flavor. So it helps to promote healthy digestion and acts as an overall tonic to the body's system when ingested. It's purifying and toning when applied to the skin, and is frequently used in skincare products for these benefits. It's ideal for using in massage therapy, and it has a pungent herbaceous aroma, and it promotes a positive outlook. So it is the oil of positivity and purifying. And you'll notice the areas: cellular support, sore muscles and ligaments, healthy cholesterol, digestion and immunity, thyroid. So this is a really, really influential essential oil, and also for spiritual strength and clarity, sanctification, simplicity, releasing what is no longer needed. So this is really powerful. Just be sure and use it with a carrier oil. And another thing that I've used it for is sore ligaments. Sometimes if you don't want to use something that has a really heavy smell, like, the wintergreen, topically for soreness, lavender and lemongrass is great for sore ligaments. So that's one that I advocate. And then here's just a few more ways to use it. You can use it as a cleaning spray after a long run. And you can use it in your laundry rinse cycle, daily moisturizer for your hair and scalp, mental fatigue, bugs, anxious feelings. I mean, this is an amazing essential oil to go to. So definitely keep this one on hand. Okay, I'm moving on to pink pepper, cellular and immunity support. It is the oil of intrinsic equality. Intrinsic equality. Say that a few times. So cellular and immunity, lymphatic and candida cleansing, gut and digestive support, inflammation and circulation, menstrual support, metabolism, and blood sugar. So gosh, this is amazing. So you can take this internally in a veggie cap. You can, well, that would probably be the best way to use it, and it helps to calm and soothe the nervous system. You can also combine it with frankincense and copaiba to make an inflammation blend. You can diffuse it with grapefruit and green mandarin. Anyway, it's great for a soothing massage. You can put it over your heart for protection from negative energy. You can diffuse it with tea tree for respiratory support, and just inhaling directly from your hands. This is comes in a 5 ml bottle, and that is great for mental clarity. I'm going to try this really quick. So it does have a subtle pepper flavoring, but it's amazing. It's also can be put in a romance blend by combining it with jasmine and ylang ylang, and you can add it to your do-it-yourself insect repellent. Gosh, okay, so all we're trying to do is help ourselves, right? But these essential oils are great for so many other things. And that instead of a long list of side effects, they have a long list of other benefits. Then we have cinnamon. This is, of course, I mean, just touching the bottle and tasting it is awesome. So, it's called a hot oil, but I do put a couple drops in a daily drink that I drink, and I don't hardly notice it. But it's really good for blood sugar levels. So it also supports oral health, digestive health, pancreas, and insulin, like I mentioned, support. And it's also good for massaging, but you would definitely want to, and it helps the legs and feet to help reduce water retention, but you would want to use it with the carrier oil. It's the oil of gender acceptance and sexual harmony. So body acceptance, attractive, socially accepted, seeing sweetness in life and joy and pleasure. So it can be used to soothe an irritated throat. In this spotlight, it says 3 drops in a veggie cap to maintain healthy immune support. You can put a drop in hot water or tea or to your favorite recipes. It naturally repels insects. And 2 drops in a veggie cap. You can use it for cleaning. Soak sliced apples in it. And it's really good just you doing 1 drop in hot water or tea with honey and drink it slowly to soothe an irritated throat. So it helps healthy metabolic function. And I mean, you can gargle it with a drop of lemon and you could swallow it. So there you have it. Okay, just in conclusion here, these micronutrients are one that I absolutely live by. And if you'd like the ebook that gives specific about this, these are the whole food vitamins that I absolutely love because they have so much in them. They have 9 anti-inflammatory essential oils in the omegas. And then the alpha serous is also a cellular vitality complex that supports your cells' progress, growth, and production. And then the microplex VMZ is the food nutrient complex. So this is a great delivery of whole food vitamins, which we all need. Okay, this is another bonus for you. This is what is called the red shake. And it's 5 on 5, which means 5 fruits and 5 vegetables. So that would be 1 apple, a cup of strawberries, a cup of grapes, a cup of pineapple, and a half a cup of goji berries. And then 1 beet, add the leaves, a cup of celery, 1 extra large carrot, and 1 large tomato. Then you add water to the consistency you like, make it into a puree, keep it in the fridge, and it lasts probably for about 3 days, this amount. And here we are in the blender, and you just, it's just really, really a great cell builder and a way to feed your body, which we all know that food is a huge influence on our health. And then I can send this to you. Here are 5 rituals and daily affirmations. I totally believe in that. So I can send this again or repost it. Make your bed, meditate, do 5 to 10 reps of something of an essential oil, morning drink, and then your morning pages, which is a journal. And here are a couple questions to be answered in the morning. I am grateful for, and what would make today great? And then I have I am statements. This is also part of your journal to be filled in at night. 3 amazing things that happened today, and how could I have made today better? Gosh, this is a great exercise. Okay, then I wanted to add a few of the things that just came to mind as some bonus tips from my experience. And there's always so much to learn. And I just want to say, I am not a doctor. I do not diagnose or prescribe. I go by my experience, and I prefer to try natural things before I try something else. And that is always what I try to do, is to turn and be able to take care of my body in natural ways with these gifts of the earth. So number one is lavender, or lavender touch, is wonderful for healing and burn relief. So if you have irritated skin from burns, whether it's a therapy that you're taking or doing, lavender is very comforting for burns. And lavender touch already has the carrier oil in it, in the roll-on. Myrrh is another one that is amazing and gentle and great for healing of the mouth and throat. Frankincense is helps with reducing tumors and tells every cell in the body to do its job. So this needs to be taken daily. Cinnamon is a drink enhancer. Just a couple drops in tea or water or with a citrus oil helps with blood sugar levels to reduce them, and is a super antioxidant. Lemongrass is a warm oil, so I emphasize diluting on the skin or adding carrier oil to a veggie cap. And it is like electricity to the body and is great on the spine. Rosemary is also a great on the top of the head for dizziness and vertigo, and add a couple drops to your shampoo. Then you're doing both for hair growth and to keep you balanced. So just remember, when you're using essential oil, only a couple drops is necessary. They are very concentrated. The rule of thumb is use less, but apply often. So I'd say every 2 or 3 hours for chronic, and for just regular, I'd say morning and night. And always be sensitive to your skin, and watch and see how your skin reacts, and know how to use them. I also have a link that I could send you about that. And then aromatic, for example, inhaling from the palm of your hand it passes the blood-brain barrier and goes to your limbic system, where in your amygdala, where your emotions and memory are stored. But I love putting it here, not just from the bottle, but on my hands, and inhaling long and deep and letting it really affect you is my best recommendation. So if you're not already friends with me on Facebook, I'm under Chris Kirschbaum Millet or Malay, and message me, or my email is oils.edu@gmail.com. I have a page called Fabulous Over 50 with Natural Solutions. That's a private Facebook group. I also do personal thought prescriptions. I call them I am statements for positive thoughts, which you can request. Okay, so one last couple things here. I do have a special cellular support starter kit with the DDR Prime and the ginger with lemon, and then I will when you order it, I will reimburse you $30 for the pink pepper, so that would be free to you. And then if you'd like the essential oil for beginners ebook, I can email that to you if you'll just send me your email. And then lastly, currently right now we have a 30 days of metabolic support. It's a metabolic challenge. You can start whenever you would like, but we just started on the 15th, and it is with this MetaPower system, which is 6 products, an essential oil, a collagen that is absolutely amazing if you haven't tried it, for energy, clear thinking, glowing skin, and healthy weight. And you can see all the items that are in it if you'd like more information. I do have a free ebook and then the 30-day support. So I'd love to send you a survey about this. And if you answer that, I'd be happy to answer any of your questions on how to use and to get you started with that. So that is it for today. Gosh, this is a little bit longer. I still have 8 more essential oils, part 2 for cellular health, that I'd like to share with you at some point. I'd love to hear your comments, and hope that I can help you with cellular health to have the best health possible. Thanks for being on today.